come this far, 70 videos starting right now, and who just has motivated me to record a video for you about Omer, but it's because I need to. You got school and all this stuff. I want to say thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be making the 70th video. About an hour of Madden 16, and then we'll continue on to some Watch Dogs 2. So the stream will end at the end of Madden 16, and then I'll reboot it back up. But yeah, you know, I'm really thankful for you guys. You know, I'm really happy for coming this far. Never thought I'd make it. Alrighty, so we will be using some look me now. Whoa, look me now. First off, no, I put my TV in 10,080p just for this video. Look at these stats, man. There's my buddy. What is this catching? 47. Picks off crap all the time. Hey, Jay Green, did that 95 catching? There is the Denver freaking Broncos. Alright guys, so we'll kick off a video. Broncos. No. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Washington versus I don't play a lot. I haven't played in like a long time. No. Oh. Clear as they could be. You know we'll be doing some Watch Dogs 2. My longest stream of all time. My longest stream is about an hour long, 57 minutes, which was with Watch Dogs 2 the other day. Yesterday we had a 57 minutes and 4-second long Watch Dogs 2, and it already has 4 views, and that's actually pretty big for me. My most viewed video. Gotta find it.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Thomas's Broncos going up against Jackson's Redskins. Now we'll go down to Sports Authority Field at Mile High for this matchup.
The Broncos are back deep,
Why?
waiting for the kick
Why?
return. The Redskins setting up here for the kickoff.
Let's go.
This
Oh,
game is
wasn't even
underway.
paying attention.
Caldwell's got a chance for a return.
Crap.
the 40. One of the biggest legends the game will ever know, quarterback Peyton Manning.
Well, anytime you see Peyton Manning coming on the field on the defensive side, look out. Can you disguise? Can you wait to the last second to show what your defense is going to do? Usually you cannot, because he has all the answers.
First down at the 40. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels.
Owen Daniels with the first pass.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL.
Let's run the ball.
Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
That's Goldson making the stop. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere.
Second and 3. Dump it off to Daniels.
You got to hang in there.
And we're just working down the field.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Whoa, 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 wow, wow, wow. Okay, yeah, that was not good.
Offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. It's third down coming up. The Broncos need
no,
to
they don't want to run the ball.
To pick up a first down. Manning's going to take the snap from
Sanders with his first reception.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Peyton Manning under center. Delay of game there after the quarterback.
I was going to hike the ball.
Quarterback has a lot of jobs on the field. One of them is always watching the play clock. Make sure he avoids delay of games. 5 yards in the NFL. Man, that's 5 yards you don't want to give up.
I was hiking the ball, but I don't know.
20 now at the 19. The Broncos step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. D'Angelo Hall in on the stop.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today.
The play clock's running down. Surveys. Owen Daniels makes the catch.
First down.
Johnson's there to take it down.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Breaks the plane. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. Ross.
Whoa, he was like gonna kneel it, but then doesn't.
And they're all over
From
him
the 18-yard line.
Taking the huddle is Kirk Cousins. He was drafted in the same class by the same team, the Redskins, who had taken Griffin in the first round and took Cousins in the fourth round. He's proved to be a much better quarterback than a fourth-round pick.
Kirk Cousins, the backup quarterback with the Washington Redskins. He's had some bright moments. A lot of people think he should be a starter in the NFL. When he gets a chance to play, he shows everybody his talent.
First down at the 18.
There comes the wolf.
With the sack.
This
Feasting.
might not be nice to see, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Redskins all bunched up here as they get set at the line. And Morris is taking the ammo.
You gotta run on 2nd and 19. Yeah, that's just the dumbest idea ever.
And a player to watch is running back Alfred Morris.
Alfred Morris, all in one. He can run it, run with power. He can block the quarterback. He is an awesome NFL runner.
Doing up the bonus.
Defense now is going to go nickel. Snap it out of the gun. Secures it with 2 hands. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. Midway through the first, and with that stop, this offense will be in excellent position to extend the lead.
Yeah, it's going there.
Remember, it takes about 20 minutes to adjust.
The game always has the
My internet to be like, oh, okay.
Momentum is on your side. Go out there and make a play.
That was horrible.
Sanders is stopped there.
Sanders, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, Barry, that's the answer.
The Broncos coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Oh!
He runs with it right up the gut.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. And Daniels is going to pull in the bullet pass. That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
2nd and 8.
Everybody's covered.
Sanders got it on a pass.
Oh, the juke was filthy.
Goes in for the score.
Filthy juke.
Touchdown provides them with a solid advantage midway through the first.
Yeah, you know, I got news for the defense. They are allowed to try to stop the opponent's offense. So far, they have put up no resistance. They are getting pushed around all over the field.
Sanders is probably ready to get right back on the field after that last drive, a drive in which he contributed over 40 yards receiving, helping the team score. Thompson's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Broncos defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular, and that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Ah, man, he was the best.
First down at the 20. They'll run it here. Marshall's in on the tackle. Looking at the defensive lineups, Von Miller is a man to watch in this one.
Von Miller, maybe the fastest first step in the NFL. That makes him a threat when it comes to rushing the quarterback.
2nd down and 10. And Morris has got it on the handoff.
Gets nowhere. Why do they keep running the ball?
Like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards. And
keeps his legs moving.
Whoa, it's a fumble!
He throws it.
The Redskins don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass.
That's a fumble. Hold up. Look at this fumble. Tell me this is a pass. Look at this. First of all, how does he shake him off? That's very. How does he not even tackle him? Look at this. That's a fumble. Hold up. Look at this fumble. Okay. This. First of all, that should be a strip.
Defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Sanders got it at the 19. Gains 17.
Sanders is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Broncos offense is in rhythm.
Another give.
Another
What? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, come on! Who's hurt?
All's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment.
Anderson, you got like a ton of strength.
Manning's pass will
Manning.
go for an incompletion this time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Manning from the gun. And it's on the money to Emmanuel Sanders.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Takes it out of the eye.
That filth.
Breaks out the tackle. Riley's in on the tackle.
You got to be able to fight adversity in the NFL or in any sports, but the fumble, not even thought about by this running back anymore. He is just out there getting it done.
Anderson's going to take the handoff now.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Play clock's running down. C.J. Anderson with the catch.
The Broncos understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's third and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the
Manning's gonna scramble.
Did it!
Comes away with a close brush with an interception.
Things get tight down here in the red area.
That was a bad idea.
Give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Again.
And we're wedged between the Rocky Mountains to the west and the heart of downtown Denver to the east and Sports Authority Field at Mile High. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. The lead is now growing with that field goal. Still plenty of time to get back into this one, but there needs to be a mental shift.
Well, yeah, they'd like that. I know one thing. The team that just kicked the field goal, they are imposing their will on their opponents, and now you got to find a way that, like you said, shift this around and get it back in your favor.
Garcon's been way less of a factor in the passing game today than we're accustomed to. Maybe this is the drive that he gets things started.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. I think everybody's hoping for that he'll pick up his play and just help everybody on the offensive side. Not doing a good job. He just hasn't been crisp running his routes. And when you're not quick.
What are the injury sliders even at? Probably like none. There are. I'll turn them up to 100. Injuries. Come on.
Running your routes, hard to get over.
Cousins has everybody split out wide for this snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. No one was open.
Well, when it's third and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
Now looking at third down.
Wow, Cousins.
They're in punting formation.
Hold on. Video froze.
Sanders has got a chance this time.
Why?
And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. That return's good for about 12. Anderson's normally the bell cow for this offense, but as he returns to the field for the next drive, he's been in more of a supporting role so far, Phil.
Yeah, he's been in a supporting role. Look, the quarterback came out, and he was hot, and the offensive coaches did the right thing. Go to the hot guy. That was the quarterback, so the running back, sooner or later, they're going to turn to you to make a play, but right now it's all about the passing game.
All right, let's give Anderson a break.
Run the ball like they have so far. Anderson's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Sanders there, catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
They need to get the play off. Sanders makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe this score?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Here in the NFL, you don't see this too often, especially early in the second quarter where you think one team has absolutely no chance of winning this game today.
Manning's taking off.
OMG.
Nice job by the defense that time. Stopping
What?
the point conversion.
Why is there
It's
not a
so
button where you
tough
can like
from the
reach
2-yard
across?
line. So many
That's
things
so
to think
stupid.
about on the defensive side,
Oh,
but they were
no.
ready that time.
Thompson's got it. Charging ahead.
Oh.
Gets out past the 30. Brought down near the 35. The Redskins offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd and 10. And Morris is handed the football. He's taken down at the 35.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The Redskins will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. 3rd down and 10. And the pass is thrown away. One thing that's truly evident here is that this has been a defensive unit that's been the aggressors and setting the tempo in this first quarter plus.
Always a good thing for your football team when your defense is out there playing fast and being reckless and being aggressive, and they've done all 3 so far here in this game.
Sanders is going to look for space now.
Oh my God!
Running room.
One gotta beat! One gotta beat!
Distance. Touchdown.
When you see a punt return go for a touchdown, you always got to look at the blocking. There's going to be 1 or 2 blocks that make it happen. That time there are about...
I just want to rewatch this play quickly, cause Kirk Cousins throw the balls away, and then it leads to this. Emmanuelson from the 9-yard line 91-yard return. Boom, boom.
Four good ones, and it leads to the touchdown run.
The Broncos for the point after. Add the extra point. The kick is good.
Oh man, that was amazing.
Let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 30-0. Ross is going to test the coverage here. Bolton's there that time for the tackle. And a run back of about 17.
I'm surprised there's been like wow, they have 1 yard.
The last time they had it, let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset.
See, I can tell that's a run. Why? Is that all they? Whoa. Why is that all they keep doing is stupid run plays?
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense.
Look, this is a run. No, it's not actually. That's surprising. No, but anytime that this freaking pass play, I always sack him.
The quarterback was looking at. He had to know the defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the defense gets there and gets the sack.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Look at this.
And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
Well, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays to work. It's hard
Here we
to get
go.
open in
Another
the
one.
NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect.
Give us 2 in a row and I'll be so happy.
So he can make the catch and get going again.
For my 70th video, here we go.
Sanders has got it now.
Oh my God! No!
He's the one who brings him to the ground. That return's good for about 25.
Sanders, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Broncos now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their
Look
previous
at this.
drive, getting the
Look
ball
at
all the way to the
that.
end zone.
Look at
I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Manning's lined up, 2 tight ends set. And the reception by Anderson.
You mind first down? No, you don't want to give this
Did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now,
See, this is when C.J. Anderson comes in place.
Well,
The second
again,
one.
the
Look at
offense is
this.
in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
I'm gonna play Rainbow Six Siege next. If you guys are wondering, I want Watch Dogs 2 to be my grand finale.
First down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First down and 10. The margin is increased with another touchdown. Amazing execution midway in the second quarter as they're pulling away.
Yeah, I've been so impressed what they've been doing on both sides of the football here today. And the coaches got to be so happy with what they see from their players.
One quarter later.
Just as they drew them up.
Come on. No, that's not where it was aiming. Oh yeah, just to let you guys know, if you guys didn't know, because you're the idiot, but I'm just gonna simulate a quarter, see what happens. Let's make this like a half-hour video.
This is one here where you had to just hold your breath because
good job, guys. Moving on to Rainbow Six Siege.
Shortly right behind it. A high score.
How exciting, really. The gym, it was just, you said it, one big play after another, but it happened because both of these teams